Good morning, everyone. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do the collective reading for March 18th, 2019. These are going to be messages that are for your highest good, what you need to know in order to stay aligned with your higher purpose. I am sorry. Listen, y'all, doing the reading with Jai and Danny last night was so powerful. If you did not catch it, go back and watch the replay on Channel of Grace. It was just amazing, and I hope that anyone who caught it really got some benefit from it. Hey, Matt. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Cecil. I love you guys. Thanks for joining in. We got them rolling. So make sure that you like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know how these messages resonate with you. Hey, Colby. Hey, Danny. Just talking about you. So, yeah. Hey, Carisha. Nice to see everyone. Thanks for being here. Hi, April. Oh, Michigan. Nice. So yeah, listen, last night was so fucking powerful. All of us woke up kind of hurting this morning, so had to listen to my body. I slept in, I took my time, and now I'm gonna do it. So I'm not gonna leave you hanging, guys. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Yeah, man, it was something. I've never done that before. You know, I've done pop-on readings before, but I haven't really collaborated with other people, especially around the world. So that was really cool. Jai is such a beautiful energy, and I'm just so thankful. Like, we all know that I love Danny, but this really was such a beautiful collaboration, and I'm really excited to work with y'all. So it was wild. Oh, good, Adrian. So yeah, all right. So let's see what is going on with the collective. What does the collective need to know today, March 18th, 2019, in order to stay aligned with our higher purpose? Abundance mindset. And, you know, Danny and I were talking about this morning. You know, I have a habit of saying, I know it's coming. I know it's coming. No, it's already here. It is. That is, Danny says that is the key word for today. So anything that you are trying to manifest into your life, act as if it is already here. It has happened. It is not happening. It has happened. So, hey, LV. Oh yeah, Matt, it was crazy. Yeah, if you can go back and watch the replay, man, because there's still a lot of good messages there. So yeah, actually quite a few past loved ones came in last night too. So I was really glad to work with my mediumship a little bit. So yeah, because I think a lot of those people were kind of waiting to get their messages across. So it was beautiful. All right. So visualize abundance in all forms. This is a manifesting day, y'all. Manifesting. It is all about abundance and what we want in our lives, what we want to feel, what we want to experience, what we're trying to bring to us. So what I want to hear from y'all. Talk to me. What is it that you are wanting to manifest today, for your future, for your present, whatever that may be? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Good morning, Sheila. How are you doing, lovely? I was just saying, what is it that you're trying to manifest today? So let me know in the comments, y'all. Let me know. I want to know. Share it with me. Put it out there. Put it into the universe. Let your spirit guides know. All right. So what else do we have? If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. I hear that, Matt. Oh, nice, Colby. Yeah, I hear that. God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, helpful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. So, two, when we're manifesting, okay, when we're thinking about what it is that we want in our lives, it's not only important to act like it's already happening, that it's happened, right? Um, but it's also the intention behind it. Intention is everything, y'all. So no matter what it is that you're trying to do in your life, the intention behind it is where that power is. Okay. So you can say, I want $1 million, but why do you want that $1 million? Um, it, what are you planning on doing with it? How are you planning on being in service if you get these things? And it's not just about benefiting you, but it's about benefiting the good of everybody, right? So yes. Oh my God. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the intention. Okay. So Cecil says, wanting to manifest my own childcare facility that focuses on bringing spiritual awareness and meditation to young kids. And that is actually a dream of mine as well. I really want to work with kids and helping bring spiritual awareness and that comfort that they're not alone, that they're not in this by themselves and there's no reason to be scared of their abilities. I want them to have a place that encourages them to use their abilities in a safe form, right? That is a lot of what I've been feeling, and that's definitely coming. I feel like a lot of people are going to eventually move to this because listen, our children are our foundation for the future. So if we can teach them to use their abilities instead of cutting them off, I think it's going to be so much more beneficial for them in the future. But God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So I have this saying that's popping up that I saw a while ago. It's not that God can, it's knowing that God will. He will provide. Whatever your belief system is, what your higher power is. You have that faith in the system of the universe to provide. So don't worry about how and when and all this stuff. Just know that it is on its way. And if it is aligned with your highest good, it is going to happen. It is happening, right? So, um, nice. Very cool. All right. So when you're aligned with your higher purpose and you're moving towards your goal, right? You already see the stepping stones being lined up for you. You're seeing the signs and synchronicities. You know what you're being pushed or pulled towards. Just know that whatever this is and having that faith in your source and your higher power, you will have the money backing this. We have the raise or promotion and successful funding. So don't worry about the details because it's going to happen. It's going to. And when we stay aligned with the intention behind what we're trying to manifest and what we're planning on doing with the information that we're receiving from source, uh we will have everything that we need in order to do it. We just have to be able to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities and our intuition enough to know when to jump on the train and when to jump off, right? And don't get like discouraged when things don't work out because it's all going to lead up to something in the future. So, um, oh wow, yeah, Debbie. See, that's what needs to be encouraged because, um, a lot of parents don't know how to. Uh, comfort their children, or there's a lot of times we'll say, but grandma's not here, or that's just your imagination, whatever the case may be. And that's actually happened a lot in my life where a lot of the people didn't understand what was happening to me as a child, and it's like, no, that's just your imagination, blah blah blah, no one's here. And it's like, but they are. My grandfather's been in this house for the last couple days messing with me. A lot of spirit was in the house last night with everyone that we were channeling. So listen, they're around and they're going to pop in whenever they feel they need to. So encourage the children to embrace the possibilities that spirit has for them. Don't shut it off. Um, yeah. It's gonna get better, okay? I'm not really sure what your name is, though. Beautifully evolved Aqua, so I'm assuming you're an Aquarius. But what's your name? I wanna know your name. Uh, so, um, it's gonna get better, hun. It's gonna get better, and Shana Quishana? Am I pronouncing that right? Um it's going to get better. Like, okay, so the first thing that's coming up for you is really focusing on the heart center. Okay. Don't stay in your mind too much because the mental energy is starting to get to you, and that's where the ego's involved. So do some meditation today and imagine bringing that light in and moving it out your heart space. Clear that heart space out and realize that you are worthy, you are beautiful, you are loved, you are supported, and everything is going to be fine. A lot of times, what happens is I'm almost getting that tower moment because there are certain things in your life that haven't really been supporting your higher purpose. So they're clearing all that out. And listen, it is a tough time, but the more you go through the awakening process and moving through the trials and tribulations, it does get easier. And actually, I'm to the point I used to dread tower moments. Now I almost look forward to it because I know that whatever moves out of my life is going to support me even more where I'm heading. So just look at it from that standpoint. Look at it from observing. You're not living it, you're observing it, okay? And kind of disconnect from whatever's going on and realize that everything is happening for a reason in your life, okay? So So Kurt says, I'm wanting to spit some information. Shadow spirit. Yeah. You're so welcome. Yeah. It's gonna be fine, hun. It's gonna be fine. All right. So yeah, this is the illumination period. And again, this goes back to what I was just saying to Quishana. So this is that time where you're really being illuminated. Your vibration is changing. So whatever your vibration is right now, and this is why we need to get ourselves in check, because if we're stuck in a low vibration, we're going to keep attracting lower vibrational things. So it's time for us to change that vibration and allow the positive things to be attracted to us and us attracted to it, right? So, and this is why the reason why we do that is so we can stay aligned with the abundance that's coming in. If we want abundance, we have to be aligned with abundance, and that's where our energy needs to be. So, love matters. Let love be your beacon. Be your best self always, and pause. So, is that time for reflection? What and I really feel this is more about, that self-belief. What do you feel like you deserve? Okay. So if you feel like you're not deserving of the things that are happening in your life, whether that be abrupt change or the good things, like this is where Danny and I were talking about this too. The polar opposites. There has to be dark in order for there to be light. There has to be bad in order for there to be good. And sometimes change can be really uncomfortable, and especially when it's within ourselves. We have to take a look at self in order to realize what we're actually aligned with. If we want to change the world, we want to be that difference, right? Whether that be for individual purposes or for the collective, you have to be able to tune into self and realize what it is that we are actually deserving of. The sense of empowerment has really come strong through this Mercury retrograde in Pisces. And it is that time of reflection to see how powerful we really are, okay? How much we actually are aligned with our purpose. And like it's about turning that heart light on, okay? If we want love, if we want compassion, if we want excitement and adventure, we have to be able to receive that with open arms, right? We can't have our, nah, like, I want you, but I don't, having that 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy. That's telling the universe that you are confused and you don't feel like you really deserve these changes. So by going through the trials and tribulations, it's actually setting you up for a better foundation in the future. So you see the portal, you see the dreams that you're having, the information that's coming from source, and it's because you're starting to have more compassion for yourself. You're allowing your true nature and your true beauty to really start to vibrate at a different frequency, and this is what's aligning you with that abundance that's coming in. If you are not feeling that right now, that's what you need to be working on. Be your best self always. This is really that time where we need to embrace our authentic selves, know exactly what the fuck we working with. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather, and I'll just tell y'all a little bit real quick. My grandfather, my biological grandfather, I didn't have a really close relationship with, but he is with me in spirit all the freaking time. And one of the first readings that I actually got where, she was using mediumship, he was one of the first ones to come through. And he called me out because I was in a bad relationship at the time. I had a very low self-worth. And I've always had this problem with looking myself in the mirror and not liking what I see or what I feel. And he actually called me out on it again the other day. It was yesterday. And he was like, I want you to look in the mirror. And I did. And I was like, what? I have never been so confident in my life, and I could feel it. I could see the difference. And I was like, do you like what you see, George? Do you? Because I do, and he was like, oh, I'm proud of you, Jess. And that was that moment where, I could go back to when it first came up, because he's like, I see how you're looking at yourself or lack thereof. And I never realized how much I was actually not looking at myself, where I couldn't make eye contact or say, I love you, Jess. And it took me a long time to get here, y'all. It is a process, especially when you've been beaten down, not only by others, but yourself for the majority of your life. This is the time to fully embrace you. Okay. You brace yourself. It is time to let your hair down, let your quirks fly. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. This is your authentic self. Anyone who does not agree with who you are on an authentic level is not meant to be around you. Okay. This is where that vibration match, right? We are drawn to the people who are vibrational matches or not. And if we feel like we're uncomfortable with certain people, sometimes spirit sends in people to test us because it reminds us of our past. Are our boundaries good? Are we solid in what we're trying to, allow or not allow into our lives? Are we able to express ourselves on an authentic level to say, listen, this is who I am and this is what I deserve, and I know that I'm going to do great things with my fucking life. So when we move into that state of mind, we can start to see the abundance start to roll in. We will start to see the progression. Even if it's not just financial, you can see it, you can feel it, you know that it's coming, and you know that you will be provided for. And I've actually moved into that energy myself, where it's like, I don't know how, but I know it's coming. It is on its way. I know we're going to be provided for. And this is that time where we really need to reflect on that. Who are you? Okay, so I want everyone to really take that time for themselves today. Look yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself whatever you need to hear. Tap into the deep soul, like really look at yourself with compassion, with understanding, with forgiveness. Forgive yourself for anything you feel like you should have or should not have done. um, Give yourself the encouragement that you need, even if it's, listen, I know where we are right now and it might be uncomfortable, but we're going to get through this. I support you. I love you. We're going to do this together. I've had to say that to myself too. So focus on who you are authentically, what it is that you're trying to manifest, and why you're trying to manifest this. That is what I am seeing. Okay. So, woo! God, spirit is on fire lately. I love it. All right. Yes, yes. So we have the Six of Pentacles. It is called success. There seems to be a really good balance going on. Don't feel okay. So listen, I'll tell you right now, the mental energy is what's going to be your downfall. Stay in tune with the heart, okay? Speak up for yourself. Speak to yourself the way that spirit would. And we all know that spirit is so unconditional. This is what you need to be doing. Don't let the mental energy throw you off, okay? Because your heart is speaking to you and you know what you need to do at this very given moment. With the Princess of Swords, you know, you might feel like you're starting to get on top of things, but you're still feeling defensive. If you look at this, she's it looks like she's just waiting for the war to come, okay? She's got one hand behind her to brace herself, the other one's holding the sword, uh ready to cut anyone. Like, listen, we don't have to be defensive because spirit is already on top of that shit, right? We don't have to pick up our sword until we feel that we need to. Come with a relaxed energy. If you have to cut cords, then cut the cord, but don't go into every situation assuming that you are going to have to cut someone. Okay. So yeah. And April, like, listen, do some cutting of the cords, get some Reiki done, take a salt bath, aromatherapy. There's so many different ways, but you got to get that energy off of you. Okay. So then we have the Princess of Cups, the Chariot, and the Magician. Damn. Okay. So the Princess of Cups really talks about following the heart. It might be kind of a slow process, but you have this energy behind you that's allowing you to go with the flow of your emotions, right? And there's a lot of Cancer energy here. With the Chariot, you are moving forward, you are moving in towards success. And listen, you have that balance that you need. And especially with the Magician, you are manifesting the shit out of this. So keep it going, y'all. Keep it going. All right, now we're going to pull from the Lover's Oracle. What does Spirit want us to know about love today? Playfulness and soulmate. All right. So you might come across a soulmate today. You know, and soulmates come in many different forms. It could be a friend, family member, child, significant other, whatever that means to you. But there's a sense of playfulness today. So don't, again, get out of your head so much. You don't have to fight everything and the things that are coming in. Remember to stay playful. Remember to stay in a state of joy. That is where our happiness is. We are meant to experience love in this world. So don't feel like anyone coming in, you have to cut off. Get to that point where, you know, it's one of those things. Embrace. It's embrace, okay? Embrace the moment every single day. If you don't learn to embrace the things that are coming into your life, whether they're there the next day or not, it doesn't really matter, because the things that are meant to be there will continue to be there for however long it needs to be. But we don't have to be so worried about change and loss and grief and all this thing, because in reality, we all learn something from these experiences. This is a learning experience for us. So learn to have fun with it, okay? Stay in a state of joy, stay in a state of playfulness, and embrace any soulmate energy that is coming your way. So, does that make sense, y'all? I hope it does. All right. So, everyone, with the new guy, I ain't with anybody, Colby. There is someone that you know, definitely soulmate energy. Like, there's a lot of soul recognition there, but I am not sure where that's going. And honestly, I could care less. I do, but I don't. I do enjoy the time that I spend, but it's one of those things where if he's there, he's there, and if he's not, he's not. I try to stay out of my head with it and just keep focused on what I'm trying to do with my life because this is my main priority. Um, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have time for playing games, y'all. I'm gonna keep doing my thing regardless. And if he's gonna be there, he's gonna be there. And if not, whatevs, because there's gonna be something better coming along. So I know that the relationship that's coming towards me, I've been feeling this person for quite some time, and that's why I'm not really worried about this situation because I'm not exactly sure how that's supposed to play out anyway, and I'm not going to overthink it. Um it's just one of those things, but I know that the right person is out there for me, and whenever I am at the place that I need to be, it will come. So, yeah, no worries. Yes, exactly, and that's what I'm saying. I don't have time for that shit. So, I'm a firm believer that anyone who wants to be in your life will make that effort. Okay, it should never be one-sided, and I'm not going to tolerate that kind of behavior, and I'm not going to give in because I like to prove points. So, yeah, I used to be childish as fuck. I did. I was fucking petty as when I was young. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, Yeah, it's just not worth it. And listen, anyone from my past, like past relationships, try to come in my life, whew, good luck. Good luck. Oh my gosh, this pollen is crazy, y'all. Um, but yeah, stand up for yourself and know what you worth and put yourself out there. Allow things to take a natural course and just have fun with it. Don't take life so seriously. That was one of the big messages that was coming out last night too. So, um, it is what it is, y'all. Learn to have fun, learn to embrace, and keep yourself in check and know how fucking worthy you are because you are awesome just the way you are. So, yeah, fuck the games. I don't give a shit because listen, I've been through the ringer in my life and obviously going through a divorce. I am not in any shape or form looking for a relationship or being tied to anyone at this point because I fucking love my life. Um, and I'm not going to let anyone get in the way or be a distraction for that because I just don't have time for it. So if you think I'm waiting around, you wrong. You wrong. So yeah, like for real. Even if I do want to talk to you, I'm a busy woman. I got shit to do and I got people to help. And that's my main concern. So um dude, not only are kids more awesome than adults, but dogs are more awesome than adults. That's why I love my animals. They are truly unconditional, even when they have separation anxiety. So, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. So, well, I feel like I could sit here and talk to y'all all the time. Do y'all want to just start another? I feel like a lot of you just want to chat. Do y'all want to just pop over on another video so we can talk it up? What time is it? I got about 20 minutes. So if anyone has any questions, we can pop over to another video. Y'all want to do that? All right. Well, I'm going to do that anyway. So if y'all want to hop on over, I'll be on in another one. All right. See you soon.